Yeah. Well, we've just done, I don't know, 400 Ks or something from where you saw us last in the East McDonald Ranges. So we drove through Alice Springs and got a few bits and pieces that we needed. And then we've been on the Stuart Highway bombing north. That is a really long, straight flat road.
Not much to see.
No.
So far.
I just got fuel from the dodgiest looking server I think I've ever filled up. I said to Tiff, if we're ever going to have issues with dirty diesel, it's today, but touch wood, so far we're alright.
We've already done 30 Ks.
Yeah.
You're still using the old residue.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a wiki camp.
You're not going to say what it was?
Oh, I wasn't going to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I paid $2.90 a litre as well, which sucks, but oh well. Anyway, we're heading into a wiki camp that Tiff has found for us. We're just breaking up the journey as we're heading north. The goal is really, we want to do Daly Waters, but we want to get into Catherine and have a look at the gorges around there.
Mataranka first.
Oh, Mataranka first,
yeah.
then Catherine.
We just sort of split our days up into about 300 kilometre days. But we've had a really good run today.
Yeah, Brodie had to sleep for like 2 hours in the car.
Yeah, we were going to pull back about 30 Ks south, but we've gone a little bit further to a place called Barrow Creek World War II site. It's on Wiki Camps. Gets really good reviews. Yeah. So.
We had a good run though. The kids have been entertaining each other.
Yeah.
Righto, we'll get set up and I'll show you what this place looks like. Not a bad little campsite for the night, just a little overnighter. Oh. Hello. You look like a caged animal. So I was just Googling the place because I noticed there's a heap of big concrete blocks around. Turns out this was a World War II staging post when they were moving troops from Alice Springs up further north. So there's no real relics or anything left over, just the big concrete pads, but a lot of other people that are staying here are set up on the pads so they're nice and level, which is not a bad idea. The creek in front's pretty cool. Obviously has a fair bit of water moved through it, but it's dry at the moment. And one interesting thing that I read was that Peter Falconio was killed and Joanne Lee's abducted very close to here. So that's a little fact I'll probably tell Tiff when we turn off the lights tonight, just before we go to bed. But anyway, this will do for the night. Tomorrow we're going to push on, have a look at Devil's Marbles and see how far we get heading north. And tonight I'm going to get a fire lit because Chloe wants some s'mores on the fire, which we can do. And I'll get our tea on shortly. Nothing fancy, probably just some chops and salad or something like that. But yeah, this is good. Like it. There is heaps of fire pits here, but I'd just rather use my own if we're going to be cooking anything on it, because you never know when people have been burning rubbish and stuff in the other ones. Plus this thing's so light and compact, it's simple to bring along. I'm not using the base or anything. So it takes 2 seconds to set up, pack down, and the coals will be cold by the morning. So it's easy. That is a good marshmallow stick.
Should I throw that one in the fire and use this one?
Yeah.
I'm going to...
Chubby.
It's chubby.
Get into it, it's a big fight.
We're on our way further north, but we are stopping to have a look at the Devil's Marbles. What's the other name for it?
Kalu?
Yeah. Just surprised. We're just seeing lots of tour buses rolling out. I didn't realise it was that much of an attraction. I mean, yeah.
Whoa.
There is There is a Devil's Marble hotel slash caravan park that was about 10 k's south of here. Yeah. And then there is a campground here as well. I think there's only about 12 bays. They are caravan friendly, and I did look last night to see if we could stop here for the night, but they're all booked out, like for a week. So it's a popular little spot.
I just think there's not much else around here, more than anything. All right, we'll have a quick look.
So there's about 5 or so different walks you can do. We're just going to do this one because it's
400 metres.
It says if you've only got time for one walk, this is the one to do. So just going to do this little quick one.
You had enough? Let's go. That was Devil's Marbles. Worth a look if you're driving past, but I certainly wouldn't come out of my way to have a look. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We're pretty realistic like that.
Maybe a bit pessimistic. Right, ready to go, kiddies? Yeah.
As if you guys haven't had enough car time today. Now you don't want to get out.
Well, I do, but he doesn't. He's having some fun.
We were going to stop at Banker today, which was, what, about a 300-kilometre drive? But Brodie decided to fall asleep a minute from Banker, and we thought, bugger it, we'll just keep driving. We'll let him have a good sleep. And then that means we've got less of a drive tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to Daly Waters and you've got to be there early. So we've got a short drive tomorrow. So we're at a campsite now called Newcastle Waters South. Yeah. Just a wiki camp. It's free camp. It looks like an old, like it was an old like roadworks cruise site. Like there's a lot of sand that's been moved around, and it'll do for the night. It's nothing special, but it's quiet, it's off the road, and that's all we need. Have a nice fire tonight. I think you're going to cook a lamb roast, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to get it started early, get some coals up. What you want there?
And this will do for us.
Oh, the
oh, I forgot, yeah.
The Anderson plugs, the one between the car and the van that charges the van from the alternator, has wriggled loose somehow and it's been dragging on the road. I've lost the actual Anderson plug and all the cables are just minced. So I thought I had a spare Anderson plug here, but I didn't. And so we had to stop at BP and pick one up. I think it was like 20 bucks or something, which is
it was the last
rude.
One.
Come here. When your mama. So I'll have to do that today. But the interesting thing is, because there's so much solar on top of the van, 1085 watts, the van is at 95% capacity just from the solar today anyway. So which is good because it's hot here. It's like, well, it's hot for us because we're not conditioned to it yet. We've come straight out of winter in Perth. We've had lots of 0 degree, 1 degree, 2 degree nights the last couple of weeks traveling across the centre. So it's 35 here today and we're feeling it. So I've got the aircon on in the van now, totally off grid. This battery system is amazing. And I'll be able to run that for a few hours till the kids go to bed and it cools down, and then we'll crack some windows. Anyway, I'll get this fire lit, get some coals burnt down. I think I've brought my spit roast, so I'm gonna stick a joint of meat on and we'll fix this Anderson plug. Yeah, like Tiff said, tomorrow we're going to Daly Waters, and we've read that if you're not there sort of in the morning, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, then you might not get a spot. You can't book it, it's first come, first serve. So we're gonna aim to be there for around 10 AM, which we should be able to do because we're only an hour and a half away. So unless something goes drastically wrong.
Hey, we bought this map online. It's like one of those removable sticky maps. And we've been, just this trip, we've been marking where we're going each day, and Chloe's really enjoying marking it off. So we've put on this trip that we've done now, and we also marked off the trip that we did in 2020 with Chloe when she was 3. That was our lap of WA. So it's nice to see where you've been on the map. It's a nice reminder. Oh, and Tassie too. We did Tassie with Chloe when she was 2.
And I don't remember.
A lot of people probably haven't seen the Tassie one. That one didn't do so well because it wasn't our normal sort of video, was it? We flew over and hired a car.
Yeah, and it was
a lot of Airbnb accommodation.
Yeah, and it was like 5 years ago now.
Yeah, it was a good trip though.
Yeah.
I really want some good coals to cook this spit roast on, so we'll let that burn down. And let's have a look at this Anderson plug. Just taped it up so that the positive and negative weren't touching. We'll rip that tape off, clean up the copper, and I'll grab that new plug. Righty, so that's what we need. New Anderson plug. Strip some of this sheath back so we've got some bare copper. And crimp it on. Do the same for the negative side. So the way these work, see how there's those little metal plates in there? As you push these in the back of the plug, the little lip on the end of these terminals clips over that metal plate like this. Make sure you're lining up your black with your negative. Push it in. There we go. Both terminals have popped over those little plates. And that's it. Plug it back in. Simple as that. Righto, fire's burnt down nicely. Let's get this piece of meat on. What is it? It's a rolled lamb shoulder. 1.1 kilos. Very thought out. It's a bit warm actually, but it'll be good. Shouldn't take long. I reckon it's like an hour a kilo, isn't it? So an hour and a half, and this will be, Tiff likes it well done. So that will be nice. Righto, happy with that. I normally have a little motor, like you know the Bunnings rotisserie battery setup that you can get. It's only cheap. That's all this is, this section. These brackets come from Oswit, the same as the fire pit does, and just fit. That's normally where you've got your grill, so the brackets just sit on that grill plate, so you can adjust the height of the grill, adjusting the height of your meat. Normally there's a motor that sits here or on that side, and it will just slowly turn your joint. I think mine broke a while back, or I've misplaced it, but I haven't had it for ages. So I just manually turn the meat, and that seems to work okay. It's probably not going to be as evenly cooked through as with the motor, but the good thing is I have to sit here and turn it. So I miss out on the bedtime routine, which sucks. So I'm quite happy here. I'll let this rest for 15-20 minutes and then we'll get it inside and we'll carve it. I've got some water boiling on the fire right now. I'll bring that inside, we'll put some gravy powder in it, and we'll have this with some salad. Should be nice. We're on the road and Brodie's decided to do a big poo a couple of minutes in. We're heading to Daly Waters, so we've heard you've got to be there by 10 o'clock in the morning, and we are on track for 2 minutes past 10. So we're doing all right. We're really hoping to get a spot there. Apparently it's really popular, you can't book it. first come, first serve. And ideally, we'd like a powered site because we're only doing a short drive, so we're not going to get much charged into the batteries today, only an hour. And it's super overcast, so we're not going to get a lot of solar. And it's been hot, so if, whoops, Brodie's naked. So if we're going to have the aircon on for Brodie to be able to have a day sleep, we'd like to be on power. We did run the aircon until, oh, I don't know, 8 PM or something last night, so the batteries are pretty low anyway. Is this the line to get in here? I don't know. It's chaos here, right?
Yeah.
This is madness.
Right, we've got power.
Oh, good one.
Gate 2, wait for Jeff.
Gate 2, wait for Jeff. Gonna grab that?
$36 a night for 2 adults, 2 kids.
Cool.
They have lunch, they got wood-fired pizza, they have dinner from 6:30, but we probably won't make that, hey?
No, too late.
Yeah, and you've got to book that. And there's a goat on the road.
Hey Chloe, where's the crop? Kevin, the salty. Cool, eh? What else is there? What else you found? This place is awesome, eh?
Yeah.
It's rough and ready. Like it's what am I trying to say?
Like it's eccentric, I would say.
Yeah, there's everywhere, like old relics and rubbish and old cars and stuff, but it's really cool, really interesting, lots to look at. Animals everywhere, kids running around feral. It's chaos, but it's really cool.
Yeah, it's definitely worth coming early if you're staying here. So we arrived at 10:15 and plenty of space still, so.
And we got a powered one.
But you know, we're sitting in the playground now, it's what, 11 o'clock, and there is a steady stream of cars like just coming.
Because there's nothing else,
in.
there's not a lot out here.
Yeah.
Especially like this, it's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've had a quick walk around the main street. We're going to do the other side and pop into the pub and have a beer, maybe have a meal, check out some live music.
Yeah, there's lots going on. They've got, so they serve breakfast, lunch and dinner. Then they also do wood-fired pizzas. They do an actual sit-down dinner service, but you've got to book for that.
There's some live music going.
Live music. The owner comes around with his horse or donkey in the afternoon through the pub.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And even inside the pub's cool. Like they've got like
mementos and tokens
everywhere.
of people's travels or people's stuff. Yeah, it's really cool. It's interesting. Yeah, the aircon's in the back. Oh, I mention the aircon all the time.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Don't mention it then. And don't mention Brodie.
No.
You're going to say Brodie just woke up from sleep, weren't you?
Yeah.
And he's cracked it.
And he hasn't cracked it yet.
Let's be sure.
I'm taking the piss out of me because every video I'm mentioning the aircon, Brodie sleeps, him cracking it. It's a bit of a recurrence. That's our life. Anyway, we're making the most of being here and being on power and being on water, and we're doing a heap of washing because we've been off grid for how long, Tiff? Yeah, it's been a good 6 nights. We're on water now. I'm filling the tanks obviously, but I'm also doing a heap of washing, and we're only here for 1 night, so I think everything's going to dry pretty quickly.
But I feel like you get sort of 2 nights here because we got here so early. We got here at 10 o'clock, which is very unusual. So you get sort of more time, I think.
It's definitely still 1 night, but
Yeah,
you're here for longer.
Also, when I went for a walk just down there before, it was 12 o'clock, and I heard the guy say that he was showing the last powered site person to their site, so they're all booked up by 12.
So we're taking full advantage of being on water, and we're doing a heap of washing. So it's like 30 odd degrees today, so it's going to dry pretty quickly. Actually, it's a ripper little washing machine. It only uses 15 litres of water on it for a 25-minute quick wash, which I don't think includes a rinse cycle, does it?
I don't know.
That's why you're using the wool wash.
Anyway, we can fit 4 of our Wild Touring Quick Dry towels. I can fit 4 in one load as well as the bath mat.
That's right. I only realised yesterday actually when I was asking you, because we've been on the road for just over 2 weeks, coming up on 3 weeks. I didn't realise we don't bring any spares.
No, because they dry so quick, you don't need to.
Yeah. This is obviously a shameless plug. But the web store is back open now and everything's in stock. So bath towels, beach towels, tea towels, shirts, all that stuff. It's all in stock.
So yeah, 25-minute quick wash.
Yeah.
I've never done a long cycle, but I don't really feel like you need to.
I think you can even do a hot wash with this one, can't you?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's electric.
I've not really used it to its full ability.
Yeah. But I'm just impressed it uses 15 litres for a load. I think that's pretty good. So if we know we're in the last sort of free camp and we're about to move onto a powered site with water and stuff, I'm quite happy to use the last of the water in the tanks to wash a few loads.
Alright, we're going to head back to the pub. We're going to go have a look at the little knick-knacky shop and get some souvenirs.
Yeah, we're going to buy some junk we'll throw away this time next year. And then I think we're going to have a pub meal. They do pizzas early, and early is going to be good for us. Yeah. Next car, I'm going to get some of those proper like snap shades or something. Hey, this is
the old Nana Crochet does well.
Oh, this is a great Nana Crochet, isn't it? Yeah. Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Call them our little gypsy blanket.
Yeah. You got a 10% discount code for those hippie blankets?
Have to get Great Nana knitting some more.
Yeah.